Let's Queer Up Culture. Celebrating Pansexual and Panromantic Visibility Day, May 24th, with spotlight on pansexual celebrities. Prepare for yourself. Prepare for this story, guys. Pansexual and Panromantic Visibility Day, celebrated annually on May 24th, honors individuals who embrace attractions that transcend traditional gender norms. On the occasion of this upcoming day, we have created a list of celebrities who have proudly identified as pansexual, enhancing queer visibility and acceptance. Grammy-nominated musician Janelle Monáe revealed her pansexuality in a 2018 Rolling Stone interview, while Miley Cyrus, the pop star and LGBTQ+ advocate, shared her identity in a 2015 Elle UK interview. Brendon Urie of Panic at the Disco discussed his pansexuality in a 2018 Paper magazine interview. Comedian Wayne Brady came out as pansexual in a People magazine interview, bravely discussing his attraction to men despite societal pressures. Demi Lovato, a non-binary singer and actor, came out as pansexual on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast in 2021. Kate Dillon, known for their role in Billions, has openly discussed their pansexual and non-binary identities since 2017. Other notable pansexual celebrities include Madison Bailey of Outer Banks, JoJo Siwa, Emily Hampshire from Schitt's Creek, and actor Nico Tortorella, Courtney Act, a RuPaul's Drag Race alum, and Bob the Drag Queen, another Drag Race standout, have also identified as pansexual. Cara Delevingne, known for her work in modeling and acting, discussed her pansexuality in a 2020 Variety interview, while actress Tessa Thompson spoke about her sexual fluidity in a 2018 Net-a-Porter interview. These trailblazing figures are crucial in promoting understanding and acceptance of non-binary and fluid sexualities, making Pansexual and Panromantic Visibility Day a significant celebration. Wow. So many people, so many names. Well, listen, I think that this is great, for us. I mean, it's great for our community. I appreciate the fact that so many people are coming out and just celebrating their authentic selves and just being who they are. In the past, if this was like 10 years ago, people would probably be too afraid to say that they're pansexual, right? Let alone bisexual or gay. Mm-hmm. And so this just broadens, people's understanding that there's so many of us out there. We're all essentially the same, we're all humans, right? And we exist everywhere, and we come in all different shapes and forms, and this is one of them. So it's really great to see so many who are just expressing their authentic selves, and I like it.
Yeah, I mean, sexuality is certainly a spectrum. I mean, it's fluid for everyone. I believe fluid for everyone. I can make that statement. I'm saying myself. I believe it's fluid for everyone, whether they acknowledge it or not. Even the straightest straight person they just may not know it. So even, of course, the more representation, the better.
Even the gayest of gays like me, there are certain there are certain women that they just do it. Like, I don't know, the energy just comes and I'm just like, oh, especially the ones with that more masculine energy.
And you say,
that's like that pretty boy energy.
You're like, yeah, come over here.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy to see that list, and I hope that it gets so long that it's ridiculous to try to read it, just like the difference between today and 20 years ago, a list of openly gay actors and actresses that we know their names would have been maybe 20 or 30 years ago, maybe one person.
Mm-hmm. And that's mostly because they were probably outed.
Right.
More than coming out.
And now the list would be too long for you to read it here of openly gay celebrities. And I had first heard the term pansexual in an informal basis probably 10 years ago, staffing an event, and all of the younger people that were there, a large percentage of them were beginning to identify that way rather than any other word that we use, lesbian, gay man, etc. I was amazed. I had never really heard that word before or met anyone like that. I was amazed at the huge percentage of younger people that were starting to use that term. And I thought, as they grow and they actually have life experiences, I hope they just hang on to that. Right. Mm-hmm. That's how they want to identify, because it keeps their options in life open to, as you mentioned, sometimes, our life and our attractions being fluid.
Yeah, and go ahead, Will.
I think that with, we all live on Facebook or social media, that these are more role models for young kids, young adults, even older adults to say, hey, I identify with that person, because growing up, there was nobody I identified with on TV or the newspaper or anything else. And it gives you feel like I belong, that I'm normal. And it helps so many people by them being so proud of themselves and taking this leap for us.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty significant. Two things here. I think that, the saying you love who you love and who doesn't matter who you love. And I think that this next generation has embraced that, to your point, that they're more open about being pan, right? Because it's a part of society, right? It wasn't like 20 years ago. That wasn't a part of our normal language, right? In pop culture and television and media, you didn't talk about being gay 20ty years ago, really. You barely talked about it, right? We're just like, coming out the closet back 20 years ago.
You may not have, but I did.
Right.
Well,
I was in the closet.
Some of it, but.
Running from my dad, no, joking. But the point is that it's more open now. I think these young people have really listened to the message that who cares who you love who you love, and that's love. Love is love. And so to that point, and then I think the fact that these celebrities, right, can openly come out and talk about this and not be fearful that, there will be repercussions behind it, that they would lose contracts, right? And they're just open about it is pretty amazing, right? Because there's often a fear, if I come out, right, there will be repercussions. I won't get that next contract. I won't be considered for certain roles. And these people have willingly and openly come out. People won't listen to my music because I am. People have willingly come out. And so that's amazing. And that provides that role model that you can be who you want to be, who you are, right? Not who you want to be, but who you are authentically, and be proud of it. And so this is pretty amazing.